vibration in the drive line here, and this car had a clutch put in it a couple thousand miles ago, and it sounded like the center pivot bearing had gone out, and so I decided to check it. So I pulled the exhaust and the heat shielding, and alright, some high quality craftsmanship right there. But the bearing looks good, or at least not destroyed. Actually, could be new. It's just caked in dirt, so it's hard to say. But yeah, so that's why you take your vehicle to a competent mechanic. They also, rather than replace the flex disc, or the guibo, as we like to call it, because we like saying guibo, they did not put a new one in. And you can see the aftermath of that. I've already pulled the bolts. That wasn't, they did put bolts in there. But that is an old guibo that should have been replaced when the clutch was done. It's a $20 part, and you got to take this old one off anyway to do it. Was not done. You can see my shift rod selector is hanging down. That's what brought on all this work, is this little, phone's getting blurry, this little notch in this shaft here has a circlip, which is like a fancy snap ring that was not put in. And so as I'm doing 65 down the highway, suddenly grabbing gears was like those old arcade joysticks where there's no feel in it, and couldn't get it out of fifth, so I just had to limp it home in fifth, get it inside where I could work on it. Ride the clutch a bit, was not fun, but upon first inspection I noticed that this flex disc was utterly destroyed. That's the worst I've ever seen one. This is probably the original one from 2002, my best guess. But it is toast. And so I got a new one, and I'm going to be putting that in tonight. And it'll take me all of, I don't know, 20 minutes. It'll take me longer to put the exhaust back on than it will to put that in. So, yeah. This was a shop that did this. I don't know the name of the shop, or I would certainly put them on blast, because not replacing a $20 part, not putting a circlip in the shift selector rod, and not tightening the center pivot joint, this could have been absolutely detrimental. I got really lucky on this. So, figured out my noise. There's your problem right there. Anyway.